The Binance Terra Luna Classic burns are saved. Let's talk about what just happened and what we can expect to see for the Binance burns coming up very soon. Now, we just had these 3 signaling proposals above me pass that end up trying to enable the Binance burns to continue. You can see these 2 proposals right here that would actually meet the Binance request for them to continue doing their Binance burns. If you're not aware, Binance put out a statement a little while ago saying that they demanded 2 things for them to continue burning their Terra Luna Classic. The first thing is that we need to create a new burn wallet for them to send their Binance burns to. That way it can never be reminted. The second thing that they wanted is to whitelist the Binance wallets. That way they don't have to pay the on-chain transaction tax when they send it between their wallets. Now, both of the signaling proposals that let the L1 task force know that this is something that the community wants to pursue actually just passed, which led to the L1 task force to put up this proposal just a couple hours ago that actually enables the upgrade to version 1.1.0, which would impact and actually implement these different changes. And so this is actually a really important upgrade for the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem. You can see that we have the tax exemption list, the burn tax split, no reminting of the burn wallet, as well as some security updates that they're not going to share right now for obvious reasons as to what the security potential risks are, but they are implementing these security updates to help secure our blockchain. And so this massive update for the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem will put us one step closer to actually saving the Binance burns. Now, you'll notice that this proposal is set to finish on the 27th, and they said that it's going to go active roughly at this block height on February 28th. Now, that is positioning us a little bit close because Binance wants to be able to continue the burns starting on March 1st. So we're right up to that deadline, but we should be okay with making that deadline. Now, with Terra Luna Classic right now, we have fallen just below the $1 billion market cap, and our 24-hour trading volume has fallen to roughly $75 million of active 24-hour trading volume, which is definitely a drop from what we've seen in recent days where we are over that $100 million of 24-hour trading volume. Now, our circulating supply and total supply is continuing to decrease, but when we look at the Terra Luna Classic burn chart, we can see something very interesting. So the last time that Binance did their Terra Luna Classic burn, we saw just a very dramatic spike straight up where the Binance burn ended up dramatically increasing the total amount of Terra Luna Classic burn. And you can see something kind of interesting. Since that happened, we went from roughly about 35 billion Terra Luna Classic burn, and we've pushed ourselves pretty dang close up here to that 40 billion Terra Luna Classic burn total, and that's without Binance. And so while Binance does contribute a significant amount to the Terra Luna Classic burns overall, we can still make progress without them. Now we can see something very interesting when we look at the total Terra Luna Classic burn chart. You can see right now we're getting very close to that 40 billion total Terra Luna Classic burned. Our average daily change or average Terra Luna Classic burn per day is decreasing, but that's because we don't have a big spike of Terra Luna Classic burn coming from Binance, at least not anytime recently. And you can see last time that happened, it was just an insane candle upwards, insane movement. And since then, we've made some steady progress without the Binance burns, but definitely a lot of people are wanting to see another big spike with the Binance Terra Luna Classic burns coming up very soon. And we can see right now, Binance has burned over 20 billion total Terra Luna Classic, and that number could dramatically increase with their next Terra Luna Classic burn. Now, it's really important for us to figure out what could this burn actually be? Like, how much of a change are we going to see on this chart of Terra Luna Classic burned? Are we going to see another big spike like this? Is it going to be a smaller spike? Is it going to be an even bigger spike? And if you want to know the answer to that question, check out this video up here, and I'll catch you on the next one.